Hello, public speaking class, and welcome to B-Day, A-Day students. My understanding is that you've been switched, so hopefully that's the case, and you've all gotten to know each other a little better. I hope you liked the villain, or maybe your least favorite character question. I think I should probably share. I think mine is probably Professor Umbridge from the Harry Potter series. She's from book 5. She's this teacher and I just really hate her. So she just gets under my skin, and sure enough, she's a teacher, so wouldn't you know it? Anyway, just want to tell you what we're going to be working on now for the rest of the day. And I'm going to show you how to get there, but before we do that, I'm going to have you get together with a partner. So let's see here. The first group, I'd like Lucas and T to work together. The second group, I'd like David and Chris to work together. The third group, I'd like Pauchua and, let's see, Pauchua and, uh, let's have Pauchua and Jason work together. And then we'll have Pauzi and Paul work together. And then Nayen and Judy. If Judy is still in class, work with Nayen. If not, then no, you're going to be on your own today. That being said, there should be 5 groups. If those partner groups won't work because people are absent or something, then you guys can split yourself into 5 groups, but we need 5 groups total. So where you're going to go is you're going to find a reading. Now I know we haven't finished Unit 1 yet, but the last step of Unit 1 is to give our first speech. I'm not there, I'm really sorry. So instead we'll have to move on to good listening. So if you click on the good listening tab, you're going to click on web links. Most of you are probably in documents automatically, but click on web links and it will bring you to this page, 5 Habits of Highly Effective Communicators. Now, I will say this website, as a social studies teacher, I would be a little apprehensive of having students use. Normally, it's just not, doesn't have the normal things I'd look for in a credible website. It doesn't have a lot of, if you scroll all the way down, there's not a lot of support backing up some of the claims made and that sort of thing. But I've read through the document and it's pretty solid. So, just got lucky on this one. But again, when you're going online, you want to make sure you're using good sources so that your information that you find is valid. So the first thing I want everyone to do is read through the first couple paragraphs until they get to this question number 1, or not question, but statement. Then what you're going to do is you're going to split into your 5 groups, and you are going to focus on just one of the habits of highly effective communicators. This way we can get through all 5 habits without having to read all 5 by ourselves. We can focus on just our habit, get really good at it, and then present our habit to the rest of the class. This does mean that you're responsible for everyone else knowing that content. So you need to make sure that what you present is good. So you're just going to focus on your habit, and then it's going to be, you're going to get a few minutes to read it, just come up with a presentation. It doesn't need to have PowerPoint or anything like that. And you're going to explain it to the rest of the class. So you're going to summarize it and explain it. This is going to be your first presentation, I guess, in class, other than the icebreakers and stuff like that. Those of you who have had me before have probably done an activity very similar to this. This is a common thing that I do in my classes. But let's have the first group that I listed. Why don't you cover, they listen first, then focus on being active and constructive. You're going to focus on great listening skills, which is what this whole unit is about. The second group I listed, why don't you focus on, they use people names more, others will be more likely to help. So the second thing is that highly effective communicators use people's names a lot. They remember names, and they when they're talking to people, they say that person's name often. The third one is they let others talk about themselves. It's rewarding as sex. Obviously, this website's trying to make their content a little more interesting, but it does point out a good point that that being able to talk about yourself is something that makes us feel good. Number 4, they'll focus on making others feel important. It'll reevaluate them, how they feel about themselves. So they focus on helping others feel important. And the last group would be they emphasize similarities. So they try to focus on how them and the person they're talking to are similar and not how they're different. So you're each going to focus on your 5 areas. And then I would say maybe take a few minutes to read it. Maybe, you know, it's not short readings, although group 2 and group 3 have the shortest. Um, then come up with some sort of way that you want to present it to the class. Ideally, we were able to get through everyone today. If not, then we will finish up on Wednesday. Just a reminder, you're going to be presenting your first speeches on Wednesday, so be prepared. I'm sure everyone was prepared for today, but again, unfortunately, I'm not feeling so well today. So good luck, and I will talk to you in class on Wednesday. Thank you.